Trần Dương sẽ báo cáo về khảo sát giá trị thang điểm HAP trong tiên lượng thời gian sống thêm của bệnh nhân ung thư biểu mô tế bào gan điều trị nút mạch.
Dạ em ở Nội. Dạ vâng, thưa thầy là anh Ung anh bị đau họng hay là vâng. Dạ. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pleased to attend this conference. Today I'm here to present to you about the research of my department. Sorry. I'm pleased to attend these conferences. Today I'm here to present to you about the research of my department, with the name Predictive Performance of the HAP score as patients with hepatocellular carcinoma following tests. My presentation divides into 4 parts: introduction, patient and methods, result and conclusion, and conclusion. I would like to talk about the introduction. Liver cancer is a major cancer. It's the third most common cause of cancer mortality. Prognosis of the patient after treatment not only depend on the tumor status, including size tumor and number of tumor, but also depend on the function of liver. Currently, there are many classifications and or prognosis called example BCLC, kidney pulmonary PAMB. Now BCLC is the most common classification in the world. According to BCLC 2020, the rate of intermediate SCC is approximately 80%. With the indication for the taste. But patient benefit from taste depend on not only the minimization of the tumor response, but also depend on the minimization of the damage of the liver tissue caused of taste. And there are many classifications and prognosis called 2 subclassification and have a treatment strategy according to it. And in 2030, Cadelaire proposed a new score with calling HAP score to prognosis the patient with treatment with taste, including the 4 factors: albumin serum, bilirubin total, FAP serum, and side tumor. There are several studies for HAP scoring in the world in the recent year. Example, the research of Beck in 2018. The Baker experiences the different times survival between for group A, B, C, and D, and the best survival time in group A with more than 30 months. And as a result of Aperture 2021, the author realized that the HAP score has the oral better prognosis than ANB and BCLC at survival time in third year. So we done the research with 2 M's, a survey of HAP score in patients with hepatocellular carcinoma treatment by taste, and compare HAP score with BCLC classification and BN PAMB score. Let's move in material and methods. Inclusion criteria: patient is diagnosed with SCC for criteria Ministry of Health. Has at least one in 3 criteria: the pathology, the typical picture on CT or MRI abdomen, and alpha-HAP more than 200 nanogram per milliliter. Typical picture on CT audiogram abdomen and alpha-HAP less than 400 nanogram milliliter in patient hepatitis B or C. The exclusion criteria including patient has another tumor and has touched the drug or energy disease effects called albumin serum and bilirubin total serum. This master study, we reviewed 1,006 patients observed in Hanoi Medical University Hospital in 52 months. Select movie results and discussion about patient characteristics. The average age about 62 years old, and the oldest is 82 years. When we survey of HAP score in patient treatment by test, we experience the prevalence HB is the highest, which percentage is 38%. Using the Kaplan-Meier methods to estimate the survival time for each group, we illustrate that the group A and B has more survival time than group C and D. And when compare HAP score with BCLC classification, we realize that HAP score corresponding increase with severe rates of BCLC classification. BCLC-B, which treated by TESI, there about 22% patient has poor HAP score with the group C. And when compare HAP score with ANB score and PANB score, we realize that HAP score associated with the ANB and PANB score. To evaluate the prognosis mortality after 6 and 52 months of HAP and ANB, PANB score and BCLC, we realize that the HAP has more than oral with the ANB and PANB and BCLC classification. So I would like to end my presentation to emphasize that's the main point. The time survival of group A, B, C, and D, there is a difference in the survival time between group A, B, C, and D, and the group A has the best survival time in the groups. HAP score has a prognosis rate mortality of ACC patient is treated by test after 12 months. The rate mortality group A is 0%. When compare HAP score with BCLC, ANB, and PANB score, oral of HAP has more than with the ANB and PANB score. It's my presentation. Thank you for the attention.
Thank you. A nice presentation, but the first you are not you should present who are you, because you are talk for the Dr. Hung, right?
No. Sorry, sir, Professor. I'm Dr. Liu. I'm from internal medicine department. Now work in hepatology and gastroenterology.
Thank you. Some question?
One question for you. Why you take the cut off 6 months and 52 months for the time survival to compare between the group? Thank you.
Yes, we choose 6 months and 52 because 6 months is the early prognosis and early prognosis, and the 52 is the late prognosis for the patient with ACC.
Why 52, not 60 or 50?
Because we observed the patients from January and 2017 to the end of the research is 52 months from the time start to observe the patient. We observe the patient.
But you have some similar study like this in the paper. You have another study like this study. You have another study to compare, or this new one in Vietnam. In Vietnam, you have another study in this.
Now, as you know, now we don't have the results similar to results in Vietnam.
This is the first one.
Yes, it's just one.
Yeah. Why you don't public in?
Yes, as published with the IDDF, IDDF for the in the gas BMZ.
Oh, very good. Very good. I miss this. Thank you very much. Congratulations.